Mindset Metamorphosis. Becoming Your Thoughts, written and published by Inspire AudioBook. Introduction. You're about to embark on a powerful journey, a journey that will transform the way you think, feel, and live. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract success, happiness, and fulfillment, while others remain trapped in cycles of struggle and doubt? The answer lies within the mind. Your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas, they are the architects of your reality. What you think, you become. But here's the exciting part. You have the power to change it all. You hold within you the ability to reshape your mind, reframe your beliefs, and reinvent your entire life. This audiobook isn't just about understanding the power of thought, it's about mastering it. I'll guide you through science-backed principles, practical techniques, and transformative insights to help you harness the immense potential of your mind. You'll learn how to silence negative thoughts, amplify empowering ones, and deliberately create the reality you desire. Are you ready to become the person you've always dreamed of, to unleash your full potential, and craft a life that truly reflects your deepest desires? Then let's begin this incredible journey, because your thoughts are your destiny, and it's time for your mindset metamorphosis. Chapter 1. The Blueprint of Thought. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It's not just a passive observer of your life, it's an active creator, shaping everything you experience. But here's the catch. Most people aren't aware of how much influence their thoughts have on their reality. They let their thoughts drift without direction, often dominated by fear, doubt, and negativity, not realizing that these unconscious thoughts are quietly molding their life experiences. The first step toward transforming your life is understanding the blueprint of your thoughts and how they influence every aspect of your existence. At the core of your mind lies a powerful system that governs your actions, emotions, and beliefs. Thoughts are the seeds that form the foundation of everything you experience. Just as a seed grows into a tree, your thoughts, over time, will manifest in your life as beliefs, behaviors, and habits. This is the fundamental truth. What you think, you become. The thoughts you entertain consistently will shape your reality, either by driving you toward your goals or keeping you trapped in limiting patterns. Let's break it down. Your mind operates on two primary levels, conscious and subconscious. The conscious mind is what you're aware of, the thoughts you actively engage with, analyze, and control. But it's the subconscious mind that holds the true power. It's responsible for habits, automatic behaviors, emotions, and long-held beliefs. It operates beneath your conscious awareness, and yet it exerts far more influence over your life. Think of your subconscious as a storage space, filled with everything you've experienced, everything you've been told, and everything you've believed up until now. When you think, your conscious mind sends signals to your subconscious. Over time, repeated thoughts and beliefs create pathways in the subconscious, solidifying patterns that can either empower or limit you. For example, if you often think, "I'm not good enough," your subconscious accepts this belief as truth. This belief then influences how you approach challenges, relationships, and opportunities. If you have a core belief that you're unworthy of success or happiness, your subconscious will guide you to make decisions that align with that belief, reinforcing the cycle. The key to breaking free from this cycle lies in awareness and intention. Most people live on autopilot, unaware of how their thoughts are steering their lives. They fall into routines, believing that their circumstances are dictated by external factors, luck, other people's actions, or even fate. But the truth is, your thoughts are the foundation of everything you experience. When you consciously choose to change your thoughts, you can alter the course of your life. The first step in creating a mindset metamorphosis is recognizing the power of your thoughts and becoming aware of the beliefs and patterns that have been silently running your life. What do you believe about yourself, about success, about happiness? If you're like most people, you've likely inherited many of these beliefs from childhood, society, or your environment. These beliefs may not even be yours. They could be the result of someone else's influence, but they have shaped your view of the world. For example, if you were raised with the belief that money is hard to come by, or that success is reserved for a select few, those beliefs have shaped your financial mindset. They affect how you feel about wealth and success, how you approach opportunities, and how you react when faced with challenges. To change your reality, you must start by examining your beliefs and recognizing where they came from. Are they true? Are they serving you? or are they keeping you stuck? The process of transforming your mindset starts with consciously choosing new thoughts, thoughts that are aligned with the person you want to become. It's not enough to simply wish for a better life. You must intentionally program your mind for success, joy, and abundance. This requires a shift from passive thinking to active thought creation. Begin by questioning your beliefs and replacing them with empowering, growth-oriented thoughts. Start small. Ask yourself, what do I truly want to believe about myself? Then affirm it regularly. If you want to cultivate the belief that you are capable and deserving of success, repeat it daily. I am capable. I am worthy. Success is my birthright. With repetition, these thoughts will begin to take root in your subconscious mind, slowly replacing old, limiting beliefs. As you begin this process, it's important to be patient. Changing your mindset is not a one-time event, it's a continuous practice. Every day you have the opportunity to choose your thoughts, and with them your reality. But it requires commitment. The more you practice positive thought patterns, the more natural they will become, and the more you'll see changes in your life. Your mind is your blueprint. The thoughts you think today are the seeds of your future. Choose them wisely. Choose thoughts that empower, inspire, and push you to grow. Because ultimately, you are the architect of your own life, and your thoughts are the foundation on which everything else is built. Chapter 2: The Mirror of the Mind. Your mind is like a mirror, constantly reflecting back the thoughts you feed it. The way you perceive the world is not a direct reflection of reality, but rather a reflection of your inner dialogue. What you repeatedly tell yourself becomes your truth, shaping your actions, reactions, and overall experience of life. This concept may seem simple, but its power is profound. The mind can either be your greatest ally or your most relentless enemy, depending on how you choose to engage with it. Most people walk through life unaware of how their thoughts control them. They allow their minds to wander, replaying past failures, nursing grudges, and doubting their capabilities. This negative thought pattern becomes a mental loop, a vicious cycle that feels impossible to escape. The problem is not the external world, but the internal dialogue we constantly nurture. It's not life that limits us, it's the thoughts we harbor about life. And once you understand this truth, you gain the power to change it. Self-awareness is the foundation of all personal growth. It's the ability to observe your thoughts without judgment, like an impartial witness. This skill allows you to identify negative thought patterns and begin the process of changing them. If your mind is a mirror, then self-awareness is the act of cleaning that mirror, wiping away the grime of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs that cloud your vision. By embracing this awareness, you can see your thoughts for what they are: temporary, changeable, and under your control. Recognizing negative thoughts is the first step. However, the real transformation begins when you question them. Not every thought that crosses your mind deserves to be believed. Yet most people accept their thoughts as absolute truths. They allow their minds to dictate their emotions and actions without ever questioning why. But what if you could challenge those thoughts? What if you could dissect them and decide which ones serve you and which ones hold you back? This mental filtering process is essential for developing a healthier, more empowering mindset. To begin transforming your inner dialogue, you must identify the recurring thoughts that diminish your potential. These thoughts often take the form of self-doubt, fear, insecurity, and limiting beliefs. For instance, if you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I always fail," you're programming your mind to believe those statements. Your subconscious mind accepts them as truth and directs your actions accordingly. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, but you have the power to break this cycle. Start by challenging these negative thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this belief? And most importantly, what if the opposite were true? When you question your thoughts, you loosen their grip on your mind. You create space for new, empowering thoughts to take root. Replacing negative thoughts with positive, constructive ones is a powerful technique. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I can figure this out." Instead of thinking, "I'm a failure," reframe it as, "I'm learning and growing from my experiences." This process is not about blind positivity or ignoring challenges. It's about taking control of your inner dialogue and directing it toward thoughts that empower rather than hinder you. Another important aspect of transforming your inner dialogue is visualization. Your mind doesn't differentiate between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When you visualize yourself succeeding, overcoming obstacles, and achieving your goals, you are programming your mind for success. Visualization helps you create mental blueprints for your desired outcomes, making them feel attainable and real. But the key to successful visualization is emotional engagement. It's not enough to simply see yourself achieving your goals, you must feel it. Feel the excitement, the joy, the pride of accomplishment. The more vivid and emotionally charged your visualization, the more powerful its impact on your subconscious mind. Furthermore, practicing gratitude is another powerful tool for reshaping your inner dialogue. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking in your life to what's abundant. It trains your mind to recognize the positives rather than dwelling on the negatives. Start by listing 3 things you are genuinely grateful for each day. They can be simple things like a warm cup of coffee or a kind gesture from a stranger. By actively acknowledging these positive aspects of your life, you train your mind to seek out the good in every situation. Mindfulness is yet another powerful tool for mastering your inner dialogue. By cultivating present moment awareness, you gain the ability to observe your thoughts without being controlled by them. Meditation and mindfulness practices help you develop this skill, enabling you to detach from negative thought patterns and respond to life with greater clarity and calmness. However, transforming your inner dialogue is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process that requires dedication and practice. Just as you wouldn't expect a single workout to make you physically fit, you can't expect a single moment of awareness to permanently change your mental patterns. But with consistent effort, your inner dialogue can become your greatest asset rather than your worst enemy. This journey of mental transformation requires patience, compassion, and persistence. You will have days when negativity creeps back in, when old thought patterns resurface, but that's okay. The goal is not perfection but progress. Every time you consciously choose to replace a negative thought with a positive one, you are taking a step forward. Every time you challenge a limiting belief, you are strengthening your mental resilience. Your mind is a mirror, reflecting back the thoughts you choose to focus on, and when you clean that mirror and direct your inner dialogue toward growth, empowerment, and positivity, you begin to see the world through a new lens. You start to attract the very experiences that align with your desires, because what you think, you become. And with the right mindset, you can become anything you choose. Chapter 3. Rewiring your mental framework. The mind is not static, it is dynamic, constantly evolving, constantly shaping itself in response to the world around us. It's essential to understand that you are not bound by your current thought patterns. Your mental framework is malleable, flexible, and most importantly, it can be rewired. This chapter is about understanding how to reshape your mind for success, fulfillment, and growth by consciously changing your thoughts and beliefs. It's about realizing that you have the power to transform your mental state, to override limiting beliefs, and create new empowering ways of thinking. Rewiring your mental framework is not just a matter of positive thinking, it's a matter of adopting a new set of tools and strategies to shift your mindset permanently. The concept of neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to form and reorganize synaptic connections in response to learning or experience, has revolutionized how we view the brain. In the past, people believed that your brain's structure and wiring were mostly fixed after a certain age. If you were an anxious person, you would always be an anxious person. If you were someone who struggled with negative self-talk, that would define you forever. But neuroplasticity reveals a beautiful truth: your brain can change. It can rewire itself, adapting to new ways of thinking, new habits, and new behaviors. It's not only possible, but actually scientifically backed that you can rewire your brain to support the person you want to become. To begin the process of rewiring your mental framework, the first step is to become aware of your current mental patterns. Take a moment and think about your everyday thoughts. What is the tone of your inner dialogue? Is it supportive, kind, and positive, or is it filled with self-criticism, doubt, and negativity? The truth is that most people operate on autopilot, repeating the same negative thought patterns day in and day out. These thought patterns become the foundation of our beliefs and attitudes, and over time, they shape our reality. If you constantly think, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," you're programming your brain to reinforce those beliefs. These limiting beliefs don't just stay in your mind, they manifest in your actions, behaviors, and the way you see the world. This is why it's so crucial to identify these negative patterns early and replace them with more empowering ones. Once you become aware of your thoughts, you can start the process of changing them. But how do you do that? It starts with mindfulness and intentionality. Begin by practicing mindful awareness throughout your day. Catch yourself when you slip into negative thinking. Be kind to yourself, but be firm in redirecting your mind. If you find yourself thinking, "I can't do this," challenge that thought immediately. Ask yourself, "Is this really true? Is there evidence that I can't do this?" Often you'll find that the thoughts you have are simply old habits that don't reflect your true capabilities. Challenge those thoughts and replace them with empowering, positive affirmations. I am capable of overcoming challenges. I am worthy of success, or I can handle whatever comes my way. But awareness alone isn't enough. To truly rewire your brain, you need to practice this new way of thinking consistently. Repetition is key. The more you consciously replace negative thoughts with empowering ones, the more your brain will start to make new neural connections that support these new beliefs. Your brain thrives on repetition, and the more often you think positive, empowering thoughts, the more natural they will become. Over time, you'll find that you don't need to work so hard to counteract negativity. It will become second nature to think positively, and your mental framework will have shifted. In addition to challenging negative thoughts and replacing them with positive ones, it's also crucial to focus on your beliefs. Your beliefs act as the lens through which you view the world. If you believe that life is hard, that success is out of your reach, or that you'll always be stuck in your circumstances, then your brain will look for evidence to support those beliefs. Your mind will focus on every setback, every difficulty, and reinforce your belief that you're powerless. But if you start to shift your beliefs to ones that empower you, your brain will focus on the opportunities, the moments of growth, and the possibilities. The shift in perspective is immense. This process is like training your brain to look for the positives instead of the negatives, the opportunities instead of the obstacles. One of the most effective ways to change your beliefs is through affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that declare what you want to believe and what you want to create. For example, if you've always believed that you're not good enough, start affirming the opposite. I am worthy. I am enough. If you've struggled with believing in your ability to succeed, say to yourself, I am capable of achieving my goals. I have the skills and resilience to succeed. Write these affirmations down and repeat them every day. You may not believe them at first, but that's okay. Repetition is key, and over time, your subconscious mind will begin to accept these new beliefs as truth. Visualization is another powerful tool to rewire your mental framework. When you visualize yourself succeeding, when you imagine living the life you want to live, your brain begins to create new pathways that align with that vision. This is why top athletes, high achievers, and successful individuals use visualization techniques. They are programming their brains for success. Take a few moments each day to sit in silence and imagine yourself living your ideal life. See yourself achieving your goals, overcoming challenges, and becoming the person you want to be. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more real it will feel to your brain. This process activates the same neural pathways as actual experience, and over time, your brain will begin to treat these visualized successes as a blueprint for your reality. However, rewiring your mental framework is not an overnight process. It requires commitment, consistency, and patience. Think of it as a muscle. Just as you need to train your muscles in the gym to become stronger, you need to train your mind to adopt new, empowering thought patterns. This is where many people struggle. They expect immediate results and become frustrated when they don't see a quick change. But mindset transformation is a long-term investment, and just like physical transformation, the results are worth it. Stay consistent with your practice, and trust that each day you're getting closer to the mental framework that will support your dreams. Along with rewiring your thoughts, it's essential to create an environment that nurtures your new mindset. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, and the places you spend your time all influence your thoughts. If you're trying to rewire your brain for success, but you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, or pessimism, it will be much harder to stay on track. Choose to spend time with people who inspire you, who uplift you, and who challenge you to be your best self. Curate the content you consume, making sure it aligns with your goals and values. Listen to podcasts, read books, or watch videos that reinforce positive thinking and growth. The environment you create for your mind will support and accelerate your transformation. As you continue on this journey of rewiring your mental framework, remember that setbacks are part of the process. You'll have moments of doubt, moments when old thought patterns resurface. Don't be discouraged by these moments, they're simply opportunities for growth. Each time you notice a negative thought, take it as a sign that you're on the right track. Challenge it, replace it, and keep moving forward. With time, you'll begin to notice a shift. Your thoughts will become more aligned with your goals, and your mindset will become more supportive of the person you're becoming. Rewiring your mental framework is not about denying the challenges or difficulties you may face, it's about training your mind to see them as opportunities for growth. It's about transforming your mindset so that every obstacle becomes a stepping stone toward your success. Through this process, you'll not only change your thoughts, but you'll change your life. Your thoughts create your reality, and when you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your destiny. Chapter 4: Thought Mastery. Directing your inner dialogue. The mind is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it requires mastery to achieve its full potential. In the hustle of life, many people allow their thoughts to drift aimlessly, guided by external circumstances, old patterns, and conditioned responses. This passive relationship with our thoughts can leave us feeling overwhelmed, lost, or even powerless. However, the truth is, you have the power to master your thoughts, and by doing so, you take control of your life. Thought mastery is not a passive experience, it's an active pursuit, a commitment to directing your inner dialogue and transforming the way you perceive yourself, others, and the world around you. The first step in mastering your thoughts is recognizing the power they hold. Your thoughts shape your reality in profound ways. Whether positive or negative, they influence your emotions, actions, and decisions. Consider how a single thought can instantly shift your mood. Think of a time when you had a sudden negative thought, perhaps about yourself or the world. That thought likely triggered a chain reaction of negative feelings, even affecting your physical state. Now consider a positive, empowering thought. How does that shift your energy? How does it influence your actions and outlook on the situation? This shows how much power your thoughts have over your life. Mastering your thoughts is not about forcing positivity or suppressing difficult emotions. It's about cultivating the awareness to recognize when your thoughts are drifting in a negative direction and having the ability to gently redirect them. It's about developing mental discipline so your mind becomes your greatest ally rather than your biggest obstacle. One of the key practices in thought mastery is developing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. Most of us are so caught up in the rush of life that we rarely take a moment to notice what's going on in our minds. We let our thoughts flow unchecked, unaware of how they shape our experience. But with mindfulness, you begin to notice when your mind shifts into negative patterns, whether it's self-doubt, worry, anger, or fear. The power lies in that moment of awareness, where you can choose how to respond. A simple but powerful technique for practicing mindfulness is the thought-stopping method. This involves becoming aware of a negative thought and mentally telling yourself to stop when it arises. As soon as you catch the thought, you interrupt its flow, then replace it with a positive, empowering thought. For example, if you think, "I'm not good enough," you could replace it with, "I am capable of handling this." The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to stop negative thoughts before they can spiral into negativity. Another effective tool for thought mastery is the practice of positive affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that reinforce the mindset you want to create. They serve as reminders of your strengths, capabilities, and potential. By repeating affirmations daily, you can reprogram your mind to believe in your own power. For instance, if you often struggle with self-doubt, an affirmation such as "I trust myself and my abilities" can help you replace those limiting thoughts with empowering beliefs. Over time, these affirmations become deeply ingrained in your subconscious, shifting the way you view yourself and your potential. Visualization is another powerful technique for mastering your thoughts. Visualization is the practice of creating vivid mental images of your goals and desired outcomes. Athletes often use this technique to enhance their performance by mentally rehearsing their actions before executing them in real life. Similarly, you can use visualization to see the life you want to create, whether it's success in your career, a healthy relationship, or a sense of inner peace. By vividly imagining these scenarios in your mind, you send a powerful message to your subconscious that these outcomes are possible. Your mind begins to align itself with these visualized goals, motivating you to take action toward them. It's important to understand that thought mastery doesn't mean forcing a specific outcome or trying to control every thought. It's about gently guiding your thoughts in a direction that serves your highest good. The more you practice these techniques, the more you'll notice a shift in your mindset. The negative self-talk and limiting beliefs that once held you back will begin to lose their power. In their place, a new narrative will emerge, one of self-belief, empowerment, and possibility. But what about the inevitable negative thoughts that arise from external challenges, when life doesn't go as planned or when obstacles appear in your path? This is where emotional resilience comes into play. Mastering your thoughts is not about avoiding negative emotions, it's about developing the resilience to navigate them without letting them control you. Life will always present challenges, but your ability to remain grounded in your thoughts without being swept away by your emotions will determine how well you handle them. One powerful way to cultivate this resilience is through the practice of cognitive reframing. Reframing involves looking at a situation from a different perspective. Instead of seeing an obstacle as an insurmountable problem, you can choose to view it as an opportunity for growth. For example, if you lose a job, instead of focusing on the fear and uncertainty, you could reframe it as a chance to explore new career opportunities or develop new skills. Reframing allows you to choose how you respond to challenges rather than being at the mercy of your emotions. This process of reframing is a cornerstone of thought mastery. It empowers you to approach life with a mindset that sees possibilities where others might only see problems. When you view challenges through the lens of opportunity, you tap into a wellspring of creativity and strength that helps you move forward with confidence. As you continue to practice thought mastery, you'll begin to notice a shift not only in how you think, but also in how you live. Your thoughts will no longer be reactive, instead they will become proactive and aligned with your goals and desires. You will become more intentional about how you spend your mental energy, choosing to focus on thoughts that support your well-being and success. Ultimately, thought mastery is about freedom. It's about taking back control of your mind and using it as a tool for creation rather than destruction. When you master your thoughts, you free yourself from the limitations that hold you back. You stop being a passive participant in your own life and become an active creator of your destiny. Remember, this is a practice, not a destination. Thought mastery is an ongoing journey, one that requires consistency and patience. But with each passing day, as you grow more mindful of your thoughts and more intentional about guiding them, you'll unlock the incredible power that lies within your mind. And with that power, you can truly become the person you've always meant to be. Chapter 5. Creating your ideal mental landscape. The mind is a powerful landscape, constantly being shaped by the thoughts you feed it. Just like a gardener tends to a garden, carefully choosing what to plant, nurture, and remove, you have the ability to cultivate your mental environment, allowing only thoughts that support your growth, joy, and success to flourish. The challenge, however, lies in recognizing that your thoughts are not random. They are intentional and create the world you experience. To truly transform your life, you must begin by intentionally shaping your mental landscape. Creating your ideal mental landscape starts with awareness. Most people wander through life unaware of the immense influence their thoughts have on their experiences. Your mind is constantly processing information, past experiences, beliefs, fears, desires, and it does so without your conscious effort. Much like a garden can become overrun with weeds if left untended, your mind can become cluttered with limiting beliefs, negative thought patterns, and old stories that no longer serve you. The first step toward creating a thriving mental landscape is simply paying attention. Becoming conscious of what thoughts occupy your mind each day is an essential part of the transformation process. Ask yourself, what am I thinking about most often? Are these thoughts empowering, or are they holding you back? Once you identify the thoughts that no longer serve you, it's time to take action and begin shifting them. Just as you wouldn't allow harmful weeds to overtake your garden, you cannot allow negative or limiting thoughts to dominate your mental space. One of the most powerful tools for thought transformation is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness allows you to become an observer of your thoughts rather than identifying with them. It is through mindfulness that you can create the space to choose which thoughts you want to hold on to and which ones you need to let go of. As you practice mindfulness, you begin to notice the negative patterns, the self-doubt, and the fears that have taken root in your mind. You also develop the ability to challenge these thoughts, question their validity, and replace them with ones that are more aligned with the life you want to create. But awareness alone is not enough. It's not just about identifying negative thoughts, it's about actively cultivating new ones. This is where the real transformation happens. One of the most effective ways to do this is by using positive affirmations and visualization. Affirmations are simple, powerful statements that rewire your mind by repeating empowering beliefs. For example, if you've been carrying the belief that you're not good enough or capable of achieving your dreams, you can replace that thought with an affirmation like, I am capable and I am worthy of success. The more you repeat this affirmation with belief and emotion, the more it begins to reprogram your subconscious mind. Eventually, this new thought will become automatic, and you'll start to notice yourself behaving in ways that align with your new mindset. Visualization works in a similar way. When you visualize your ideal life, you are planting a seed in your mind, watering it with emotion, and nurturing it with belief. The more vividly and consistently you visualize your dreams and goals, the more you are programming your mind to recognize opportunities, take aligned actions, and move toward your desired reality. Visualization is not just about daydreaming, it's a powerful tool that helps you shape the future by creating a mental blueprint for success. Spend time each day imagining yourself living your ideal life, experiencing your dreams as if they are already true. See yourself thriving in every area, whether it's in your career, relationships, health, or personal growth. As you do this, feel the emotions that come with these successes. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined, so the more real you make it feel, the more your mind will work to bring that vision into your reality. Another critical aspect of creating your ideal mental landscape is letting go of the past. Your past experiences, especially negative ones, can become deeply ingrained in your mind, shaping how you view the world and yourself. If you've faced rejection, failure, or trauma, it's easy to let these past events define your current mindset, but holding on to the past is like planting dead seeds in your garden and hoping for a beautiful bloom. It's essential to release these old stories and narratives that no longer serve you. This process of letting go is not about forgetting your past or pretending it didn't happen. It's about choosing not to allow those experiences to dictate your future. Forgiveness, whether toward others or yourself, is a key component of this release. When you forgive, you free yourself from the grip of negative emotions and open up space for new, more empowering thoughts to take root. In addition to forgiveness, practicing gratitude is an incredibly powerful tool for reshaping your mental landscape. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. When you are grateful for what you have, you are training your mind to recognize opportunities, blessings, and positive experiences, which in turn attracts more of the same. Start by keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Over time, this practice will help you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You'll begin to see the world in a new light, noticing the beauty and opportunities that surround you. As you continue to cultivate your ideal mental landscape, it's important to create mental habits that support your vision. Just as a garden requires regular care and attention, so too does your mind. Building a daily practice of thought management is key to maintaining the mental environment you want to create. Begin each day by setting your intentions. What kind of thoughts do you want to focus on today? How do you want to feel? By setting clear intentions in the morning, you're giving your mind direction, allowing it to focus on what truly matters. This daily ritual helps you stay aligned with your goals and reminds you that you are in control of your thoughts and your life. As you transform your mental landscape, be patient with yourself. Just like a garden takes time to grow, so does your mind. The thoughts that you are planting today may not bear fruit immediately, but with consistent effort and nurturing, they will, and just like a garden, there will be seasons of growth and seasons of pruning. There will be times when old negative thoughts resurface or when doubt creeps in. But the more you practice cultivating empowering thoughts and replacing the weeds with seeds of possibility, the more resilient and focused your mindset will become. Creating your ideal mental landscape is a lifelong process, but it's one that will yield incredible results. As you continue to shape your mind with intention, you'll find yourself becoming the person you've always wanted to be. Your thoughts will begin to align with your goals, and your actions will follow suit. Your mental landscape will no longer be a place of chaos or limitation, but a thriving environment where your dreams can take root and flourish. Remember, you are the gardener of your mind. The thoughts you choose to plant, nurture, and cultivate will determine the life you create. So choose wisely, choose thoughts that empower, thoughts that inspire, and thoughts that align with your deepest desires. The mental landscape you create today will shape the life you experience tomorrow. Chapter 6. Harnessing the Law of Mental Creation. In every moment, your mind is in the process of creating. It's not just a passive observer, it is an active force, shaping your reality based on the thoughts, beliefs, and intentions you hold. This is the essence of the law of mental creation. It states that the thoughts you consistently focus on and believe in have the power to manifest into reality. What you think about most, and how deeply you believe in it, is what will materialize in your life. This is both a powerful and empowering truth, because it places the key to your life's transformation right in your hands. The power to create, to manifest, and to design the life you've always desired lies within the mind, and it starts with understanding how to harness this natural law. To truly grasp the law of mental creation, we first need to understand how thoughts become things. The process begins with the mind's ability to focus. Your mind is a lens that brings into focus the images, ideas, and concepts you hold within. The more you focus on something, whether it's a desire, a goal, a fear, or a dream, the clearer it becomes in your consciousness. In essence, your thoughts are like seeds that are planted in the soil of your subconscious mind. Just as a seed grows when nourished, so do your thoughts grow, developing into real experiences, actions, and outcomes. Consider how powerful the simple act of focusing on a goal is. When you set an intention, your mind naturally begins to find ways to help you achieve it. It starts seeking opportunities, making connections, and aligning you with resources that will make that goal a reality. Think about the last time you decided to buy a new car. Before you made that decision, the car you were thinking about might have seemed rare or unique. However, once you set your mind on it, you started seeing that car everywhere. This is your mind in action, aligning with your focus and creating your external experience based on your internal thought. Your thoughts guided you toward that reality, and the more you focused, the more it seemed to appear in your world. This is how the law of mental creation works on a practical level. What you consistently think about shapes your life's experiences, whether positive or negative. It's important to remember that this law does not discriminate, it's neutral. It will manifest whatever you focus on, whether it's success or failure, abundance or scarcity, love or loneliness. That's why it's crucial to become aware of the thoughts you entertain and the beliefs you hold. If your focus is on scarcity, fear, or doubt, that's what you will continue to create. But if you shift your focus to abundance, confidence, and possibility, your life will begin to reflect those thoughts instead. Now let's explore how to intentionally create the life you want by actively applying this law. The first step is to cultivate clarity in your desires. Too often we let our thoughts wander aimlessly, never fully committing to a specific outcome or goal. This lack of clarity creates confusion, and the results we get are often scattered or disappointing. To harness the law of mental creation, you must be crystal clear about what you want, whether it's personal growth, career success, financial abundance, or deep relationships. It's essential to define exactly what you want to manifest. Once you have clarity on your desires, the next step is to start believing in them. Belief is the force that fuels creation. Without belief, your desires remain distant and unattainable. This is where many people falter. They may know what they want, but they don't truly believe it's possible for them. Doubt, fear, and past experiences can cloud your belief system, making it difficult to trust that what you want is achievable. But here's the truth. Belief is not about certainty, it's about commitment. Even if you don't know exactly how your desires will unfold, choosing to believe in their possibility is a powerful act of creation. When you truly believe, your mind will start to align itself with your goals and bring them into focus. The next step in harnessing the law of mental creation is to take consistent action. Thoughts alone are not enough. Action is the bridge between your inner world and your outer reality. Your thoughts create the vision, but your actions bring that vision to life. It's like setting the coordinates on a GPS. Your thoughts provide the destination, but your actions are the steps that get you there. Without action, your desires will remain just that, desires. But when you pair your thoughts with deliberate, persistent action, the universe will begin to respond in ways that align with your intentions. Action reinforces your belief and shows the universe that you are serious about your creation. One of the most powerful tools for accelerating your manifestation is visualization. This technique involves vividly imagining the experience you want to create as if it has already happened. Visualization works because it trains your mind to see your desired outcome as a reality, aligning your subconscious beliefs with your conscious desires. When you visualize your goals, you not only create a mental picture, but you also trigger the emotions that are tied to that outcome. The stronger the emotional connection, the more real and achievable your goals will seem to your mind, and the more motivated you'll be to take the necessary steps toward achieving them. An important aspect of visualization is to engage all your senses. Don't just picture the end result in your mind, imagine how it feels, what it smells like, what sounds you might hear, and who you're with. The more detailed and immersive your visualization, the more powerful it will be. Take time each day to sit quietly and mentally rehearse your success. Whether you're imagining the completion of a project, the achievement of a personal goal, or the realization of a dream, see it, feel it, and believe it. The more vividly you experience it in your mind, the more your actions will reflect that vision in the real world. As you continue to focus on your desires and take consistent action, it's also essential to maintain a mindset of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that accelerates the law of mental creation because it reinforces the belief that what you desire is already on its way. When you are grateful for what you have, you create an energy of abundance that attracts more of what you want. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already possess, and this shift in perception opens the door to greater possibilities. Gratitude is the emotional fuel that energizes your desires and transforms them into reality. Finally, it's crucial to trust the process and remain patient. Many people lose faith when they don't see immediate results, but the law of mental creation doesn't always work on our timeline. Like planting seeds in a garden, it takes time for your desires to manifest. You may not see instant results, but that doesn't mean your efforts are not working. Trust that the universe is conspiring to bring your desires to life, even if you can't see the progress yet. The key is to stay committed to your vision, continue taking inspired action, and trust that what you're creating is on its way. In summary, the law of mental creation is a powerful tool that can be used to manifest anything you desire in life. By understanding how thoughts become things, cultivating clarity, belief, and action, visualizing your success, practicing gratitude, and trusting the process, you can harness this law to create the life you've always dreamed of. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, and by consciously directing it, you can turn your thoughts into reality. So choose your thoughts wisely, believe in their power, and begin creating the life you deserve. Chapter 7. Mindset for Success and Achievement. Success is not a stroke of luck or a rare gift reserved for a select few. It is a mindset, a way of thinking that consistently aligns your thoughts, actions, and emotions with your goals. To cultivate this mindset, you must first understand that success starts from within. It is born in the quiet moments when your thoughts whisper possibilities or defeat. How you respond to those whispers defines your trajectory. People who consistently achieve greatness share a common trait: they believe without a shred of doubt that they are capable of success. This unwavering belief fuels their determination, propels their persistence, and sharpens their focus. It all begins with a decision to embrace a mindset that does not waver in the face of adversity. When obstacles arise, as they inevitably will, those with a success-driven mindset see challenges as opportunities rather than threats. They do not ask why life is difficult; instead they ask what lessons can be learned and how they can grow stronger. This approach is crucial because it shifts your perspective from a passive victim to an active creator of your reality. It is not enough to dream of success; you must become obsessed with it, immersing yourself in the pursuit with an intensity that leaves no room for doubt. The journey to success is often painted with setbacks, failures, and rejections. These moments test your resolve and challenge your commitment. Many give up when faced with difficulty because their mindset is not prepared to endure hardship. To develop a mindset that thrives, even amid struggle, you must learn to see failure not as a final destination but as a stepping stone. Embrace the discomfort of failure, for it is there that the seeds of growth are planted. Great achievers do not fear failure, they leverage it. They analyze their mistakes, extract valuable insights, and move forward with renewed wisdom. Success requires you to be relentless in your pursuit, unshaken by temporary defeats. You must stand firm in your vision, confident that every setback is merely a detour on the road to victory. Self-belief is the foundation upon which a successful mindset is built. Without it, even the most ambitious plans crumble under the weight of doubt and insecurity. Cultivating self-belief begins with nurturing positive thoughts and affirmations that reinforce your potential. Instead of telling yourself that success is unattainable, affirm that you are capable of achieving greatness. Challenge the inner critic that whispers limitations and counter it with empowering declarations. Tell yourself daily that you have what it takes to overcome challenges and succeed. Remember that self-belief is not arrogance; it is a quiet, unshakable confidence that propels you forward even when the world doubts you. Surround yourself with influences that reinforce your belief: mentors, role models, and like-minded individuals who inspire you to push your boundaries. Their presence will help you stay focused and motivated on your journey. Discipline and consistency are non-negotiable components of a success-driven mindset. Wishing for success without taking deliberate, consistent action is futile. You must develop daily habits that move you closer to your goals, no matter how small. The power of habits lies in their ability to build momentum. Start with simple routines that align with your objectives and commit to executing them every day. Consistency is what separates dreamers from doers. Successful people do not wait for motivation. They cultivate discipline, doing what needs to be done, even when they do not feel like it. When your mindset is disciplined, you do not negotiate with excuses or procrastination. You honor your commitments to yourself because you know that every step, no matter how small, compounds over time to create lasting success. Another essential aspect of a success-oriented mindset is resilience. The ability to bounce back from adversity, stronger and more determined than before. When setbacks occur, and they will, it is vital to resist the temptation to wallow in self-pity or blame circumstances. Instead, develop the mental fortitude to rise above challenges. Adopt a problem-solving attitude, viewing obstacles as puzzles to be solved rather than insurmountable barriers. Resilient individuals do not allow temporary defeats to define them. They know that every challenge holds a lesson, and they mine those lessons for growth. Cultivate a mindset that embraces resilience by practicing gratitude, even in difficult times. A grateful heart finds strength where others see weakness and maintains hope where others see despair. Visualization is another powerful tool that shapes a success-driven mindset. Mentally rehearsing your goals as if they have already been achieved primes your brain to believe in your potential. Visualization is not about wishful thinking, but about creating a mental blueprint that guides your actions. Spend time every day visualizing your success with vivid detail: how it feels, how it looks, and how it changes your life. This practice not only boosts your confidence, but also reinforces your commitment to pursuing your dreams. When you visualize your goals consistently, you train your subconscious mind to align your thoughts and actions with your desired outcomes. Use this technique before important tasks or challenging situations to prepare your mind for success. Lastly, adopting a mindset of continuous learning is paramount. Successful individuals are perpetual students of life, constantly seeking knowledge, skills, and self-improvement. They do not settle for mediocrity because they know that growth is an ongoing process. Make it a habit to read, listen, and learn from various sources that expand your perspective and deepen your understanding. Embrace curiosity and never shy away from new challenges that force you to think differently. A growth mindset fosters adaptability and innovation, essential traits in an ever-changing world. Seek feedback and constructive criticism without letting your ego hinder progress. Understand that true success is not just about reaching a destination, but about evolving into the best version of yourself along the way. In essence, a success-driven mindset is cultivated through deliberate effort, mental discipline, and unwavering belief in your potential. It requires a conscious decision to think differently, act boldly, and persist when others give up. As you continue to develop your mindset, remember that the journey is as important as the destination. Every thought you nurture, every habit you build, and every challenge you overcome contributes to the masterpiece that is your life. With the right mindset, success is not just possible, it is inevitable. Chapter 8: Healing Through Thought. The power of thought extends beyond achieving success and fulfillment. It reaches deep into the realm of healing, both emotionally and mentally. Healing through thought is a transformative process that requires acknowledging the immense influence your mind holds over your emotional well-being. Too often, people remain trapped in cycles of pain, regret, and guilt because their minds are anchored to past wounds. They replay painful memories repeatedly, reinforcing their suffering instead of releasing it. Healing begins with understanding that your thoughts can either imprison you in the darkness of your past or guide you toward the light of freedom and peace. Every healing journey starts with awareness. Becoming aware of the thoughts you entertain, especially those that trigger pain, anger, or sadness, allows you to confront them with clarity and intention. Your thoughts are not just fleeting whispers in your mind, they are powerful forces that shape your emotional state. To heal, you must deliberately choose thoughts that promote peace, forgiveness, and acceptance. The act of forgiveness is one of the most potent forms of healing through thought. Forgiving others, and more importantly, forgiving yourself, is essential to break free from the chains of resentment and bitterness. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful actions, it means releasing the emotional burden they have placed upon you. When you choose forgiveness, you are choosing your own liberation. You are allowing your mind to release the negative energy that has been weighing you down, making space for peace and growth. Moreover, healing through thought involves embracing compassion and self-love. Many people carry wounds inflicted by their own harsh inner dialogue. They criticize themselves mercilessly for mistakes and imperfections, reinforcing feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness. This destructive pattern must be broken by nurturing kinder, more compassionate thoughts. Speak to yourself with the same gentleness and encouragement you would offer a dear friend. Replace self-criticism with words of affirmation, reminding yourself that you are worthy of healing and happiness. The power of positive self-talk cannot be overstated. It creates a mental environment conducive to healing, where resilience and hope can thrive. When you actively practice self-compassion, you are giving yourself permission to heal. Visualization is another profound technique for healing through thought. Your mind cannot always distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and actual events. By visualizing yourself as healed, whole, and at peace, you are sending powerful signals to your subconscious mind, prompting it to align your emotional state with your desired reality. Create mental images of yourself free from pain and negativity. See yourself radiating confidence, joy, and tranquility. Let this vision become your guiding light, drawing you toward the healing you seek. It is also essential to confront and release the thoughts tied to past trauma. Repressed emotions often manifest as persistent mental and physical suffering. While acknowledging pain can be uncomfortable, it is a necessary step toward healing. Allow yourself to feel the emotions you have been avoiding. Express them through journaling, speaking them aloud, or even creative outlets like art and music. Once these emotions are brought to the surface, you can consciously decide to let them go. Acceptance is another key aspect of healing through thought. Acceptance does not mean giving up or resigning yourself to suffering. Rather, it involves acknowledging your reality without judgment. When you resist your current emotional state, you inadvertently reinforce it. But when you accept your thoughts and feelings without condemnation, you allow yourself to process them and gradually release their hold on you. Acceptance leads to peace, and peace is a fertile ground for healing. Healing through thought also requires you to reframe your perspective on past pain. Instead of viewing challenges and wounds as proof of your weakness or failure, see them as experiences that have shaped your resilience and wisdom. Every hardship carries a lesson, and every scar tells a story of survival. By choosing to perceive your pain as a catalyst for growth, you are transforming your suffering into a source of strength. This shift in perspective empowers you to reclaim control over your narrative. Gratitude, though often overlooked, is a powerful tool for healing. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you actively redirect your thoughts away from pain and scarcity. Gratitude promotes a mindset of abundance and positivity, creating emotional resilience even in the face of adversity. Make it a habit to reflect on what you are thankful for daily, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem. This practice helps you to nurture a healing mindset that is grounded in appreciation rather than resentment. Meditation is another invaluable practice that supports healing through thought. By calming your mind and turning your attention inward, meditation allows you to observe your thoughts without attachment or judgment. It helps you to recognize destructive thought patterns and gently release them. Through regular meditation, you cultivate a sense of inner peace that acts as a healing balm for your emotional wounds. As you grow in your meditation practice, you will find that negative thoughts lose their power over you, replaced by a profound sense of clarity and calm. Furthermore, healing through thought involves the intentional creation of empowering beliefs. You must replace old, limiting beliefs with new ones that affirm your worth, strength, and capacity for healing. Challenge thoughts that tell you healing is impossible or that you are defined by your pain. Instead, choose to believe that you are resilient, capable, and deserving of peace. Reinforce these beliefs daily through affirmations, visualizations, and conscious mental discipline. Surround yourself with positive influences that encourage your healing journey, whether through inspiring books, uplifting conversations, or supportive communities. Remember, healing is not a one-time event but a continuous process of renewal and growth. Your thoughts will inevitably wander back to pain from time to time, but the key is to gently guide them back to healing. It is not about eliminating negative thoughts entirely, but about transforming your relationship with them. Allow them to pass without clinging to them, understanding that they do not define you. Your true power lies in your ability to choose which thoughts you give energy to. Healing through thought is a journey of reclaiming your mental and emotional sovereignty. It is about recognizing that you have the power to reframe your experiences, release your burdens, and embrace a state of inner peace. As you continue to nurture healing thoughts, you will find yourself growing stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with the happiness and fulfillment you seek. The mind is a powerful tool for healing. Use it wisely, and you will discover a profound transformation that radiates into every aspect of your life. Chapter 9: Building Relationships Through Thoughtful Communication.
In the journey of personal growth,
Success is not an isolated endeavor. It is deeply intertwined with the relationships we nurture along the way. How we communicate, the thoughts we harbor, and the energy we project can either build or break connections with others. Our mindset doesn't just shape our inner world, it plays a pivotal role in the way we interact with those around us. Thoughtful communication, grounded in a positive, open mindset, is one of the most powerful tools for fostering deeper, more meaningful relationships. It begins with the realization that our thoughts shape not only our self-talk, but also the way we perceive and interact with others. The stories we tell ourselves about people, whether they are positive or negative, often influence the way we communicate with them. If your mindset is clouded by judgment, doubt, or fear, these emotions will seep into your interactions, making it harder to build genuine connections. But if your mindset is rooted in openness, empathy, and understanding, you'll find that communication becomes smoother, more authentic, and more effective. The foundation of thoughtful communication is active listening. Often in conversations, we are so focused on what we are going to say next that we miss out on truly understanding the other person's perspective. The ability to listen, not just with our ears but with our hearts, is an invaluable skill. Thoughtful communication requires presence. the ability to be fully engaged in the moment and to listen without judgment. When you listen with empathy, you validate the other person's feelings, making them feel seen and heard. This creates an environment of trust, which is essential for building any lasting relationship. However, listening alone is not enough. The words we choose to express ourselves also matter deeply. Our thoughts influence the language we use, and language has the power to either uplift or diminish those around us. People are drawn to individuals who speak with clarity, kindness, and respect. A positive mindset will naturally reflect in your communication, making it more constructive and uplifting. On the flip side, a negative mindset often leads to critical or dismissive language, creating barriers in relationships. Therefore, mastering the art of mindful communication starts with cultivating a mindset of respect, kindness, and understanding. Another essential element of communication is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. A high level of emotional intelligence allows us to navigate difficult conversations with grace and maintain healthy relationships, even in challenging circumstances. This quality is largely influenced by the thoughts we entertain. When we harbor negative or unproductive thoughts, our emotions tend to spiral out of control, affecting how we communicate. However, by practicing mindfulness and emotional regulation, we can prevent these emotions from dominating our interactions. One effective way to enhance emotional intelligence is to pause before reacting in any situation. This pause allows you to check your thoughts and emotions, ensuring that you respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. In relationships, this simple practice can transform heated exchanges into calm, productive discussions. Furthermore, it allows you to recognize and empathize with the emotions of others, which strengthens your connections and makes your communication more compassionate. An important aspect of building relationships through thoughtful communication is nonverbal communication. The mind influences not only what we say, but also how we say it. Our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice can convey messages that words alone cannot. A mindset of openness and positivity will naturally reflect in your nonverbal cues, making others feel comfortable and respected. Smiling, maintaining eye contact, and using an inviting tone can foster warmth and trust, while closed-off body language or a harsh tone can create distance. The key to aligning your nonverbal communication with your thoughts is to be aware of your body's responses in different situations. Often, we don't realize that our mindset is manifesting in subtle ways through our body language, but with practice, we can become more conscious of how we project ourselves to others. By cultivating a mindset that is grounded in warmth, openness, and empathy, your nonverbal communication will naturally align with these thoughts, making your interactions more authentic and effective. One of the most significant ways in which our mindset influences communication is through conflict resolution. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but how we approach and handle conflict can either strengthen or weaken our bonds. A mindset of collaboration, rather than competition, is key to navigating conflicts constructively. Instead of viewing disagreements as battles to win, shift your mindset to see them as opportunities for growth and mutual understanding. When you approach conflict with an open mind, a willingness to listen, and a desire to find common ground, the outcome is more likely to be positive. This mindset also encourages compromise, where both parties feel heard and respected. On the other hand, a fixed or defensive mindset tends to escalate conflict, making it harder to find resolution. In relationships, it's essential to stay calm and centered in the face of disagreement, practicing emotional regulation and focusing on the bigger picture rather than getting caught up in the heat of the moment. With this mindset, conflicts become a catalyst for deepening understanding, strengthening connections, and fostering trust. Furthermore, thoughtful communication requires vulnerability. It takes courage to express our true thoughts, feelings, and needs, especially when we fear judgment or rejection. However, vulnerability is the gateway to authentic connections. A mindset that embraces vulnerability allows us to communicate honestly and openly, even when it's uncomfortable. It is in this honesty that real intimacy is built. When we share our true selves, we invite others to do the same, creating a reciprocal relationship based on trust and mutual understanding. Vulnerability doesn't mean oversharing or exposing oneself recklessly, rather it means being honest about our emotions, desires, and fears in a way that fosters connection rather than division. A mindset of vulnerability encourages authenticity, and this authenticity is the foundation of any strong relationship. Finally, thoughtfulness in communication extends to the way we offer feedback. Providing constructive feedback is an art that requires a delicate balance between honesty and compassion. A mindset of kindness and respect will ensure that your feedback is framed in a way that encourages growth rather than criticism. When you approach feedback with a mindset of support, focusing on the other person's potential rather than their flaws, it becomes a tool for positive change. The words you choose can either lift someone up or tear them down, so it is important to speak with intention and care. Thoughtful communication in feedback also means recognizing the other person's efforts and achievements, reinforcing positive behavior while offering guidance for improvement. This approach not only strengthens relationships, but also creates an environment of mutual respect and collaboration. In conclusion, the way we communicate with others is a direct reflection of our mindset. Thoughtful communication, listening actively, speaking kindly, managing emotions, and resolving conflicts effectively requires a mindset that is grounded in empathy, respect, and openness. By cultivating a mindset of positivity, emotional intelligence, and vulnerability, we can transform our relationships and deepen our connections. Communication is not just about the words we say, it is about the energy, intentions, and thoughts behind those words. When we communicate thoughtfully, we build bridges, not walls, creating relationships that are not only successful but also deeply fulfilling. Chapter 10. Aligning Thought and Action. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't as vast as it seems, it's simply a matter of aligning your thoughts with your actions. You may have the most powerful vision in your mind, but if your actions don't match the energy and intention of that vision, success will always feel just out of reach. To truly bring your thoughts into reality, you must cultivate the ability to not only dream big, but to act decisively. Thought without action is just an idea. It's the relentless pursuit of those ideas that turns them into reality. Aligning your thoughts and actions is about bridging the divide between inspiration and execution. It begins with understanding that every action you take, no matter how small, is a vote for the life you are creating. If your actions don't reflect your ambitions, there's a disconnect that must be resolved. This alignment starts by becoming incredibly clear on your goals and then consistently checking in with your behaviors and decisions to ensure they are supporting those goals. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, your daily choices must be deliberate. This means removing distractions, avoiding procrastination, and consistently making the right moves, even when it feels difficult. Action without intention can lead to aimless activity, while thought without corresponding action creates stagnation. The synergy between thought and action is the key that unlocks extraordinary achievements. Think of action as the vehicle that carries your thoughts into the world. When you begin to align your thoughts with your actions, you enter a state of flow where you are working in harmony with your goals, each step feeling more natural and focused than the last. This state of flow, often called being in the zone, is where you perform at your highest level because your mindset and your physical efforts are no longer in opposition, they are working in unison. To achieve this, you must first commit yourself to disciplined action. This is where many people falter. They set grand goals and fill their minds with motivation, but when it comes time to take action, they hesitate, procrastinate, or simply let life's distractions pull them off course. A mind filled with goals but lacking in action remains stuck in the realm of possibility but not reality. Action is the bridge that connects thought to achievement, and it's through consistent purposeful action that you transform the life you envision. One of the most effective ways to align thought with action is to break down your big dreams into small, manageable steps. When you can focus on daily tasks that align with your larger goals, you make the process less overwhelming and much more achievable. It's important to celebrate these small wins along the way because they provide the momentum to keep going. Just as a small step on the journey is still a step forward, each action, no matter how minor it may seem, is a piece of the puzzle that brings you closer to your vision. The journey towards success can often feel daunting when you look at the big picture, but when you focus on taking consistent actions and building positive habits, those tiny steps compound into massive results over time. The key to this alignment is intention. Action must not be random or scattered, it should be guided by a clear sense of purpose. This is why developing mental clarity is so crucial. You need to have a clear mental image of what you want to achieve so that every action you take is intentional and aligned with that vision. When your thoughts and actions are aligned, you will no longer have to rely on willpower to push through. The process becomes fluid, natural, and even enjoyable. The clarity of your vision helps you to stay on track, even when faced with obstacles. For instance, when faced with setbacks, an aligned mindset allows you to recognize that these challenges are part of the process and not a reason to abandon the journey. You'll see setbacks as opportunities to learn and adjust, not as signs that your dreams are unattainable. It's the continuous mindful alignment of your thoughts with purposeful actions that builds resilience. The ability to take action, even when you feel uncertain or faced with difficulties, is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. The people who achieve great things are the ones who have developed the habit of taking action regardless of how they feel in the moment. They don't wait for motivation to strike, they act because they know that progress comes from the act of doing. In addition to developing clarity and intentionality, another critical component of aligning thought with action is accountability. It's easy to be enthusiastic about a goal in the beginning, but the real challenge comes when you have to push through the tough days. This is where accountability partners, mentors, or coaches become invaluable. When you have someone to hold you accountable, it reinforces your commitment to the actions required to bring your thoughts to life. The external check helps you stay on track and prevents you from slipping into complacency. Moreover, accountability isn't just external, it's internal as well. Creating a personal system where you check in with yourself regularly, reflecting on your progress and adjusting your approach as needed, ensures that you are always moving toward your goal with purpose. Equally important is understanding that not every action will lead to immediate results. Alignment doesn't mean perfection, it means consistency. The most successful individuals understand that taking consistent, deliberate actions over time, even without immediate gratification, is what leads to breakthroughs. Patience is critical in this process. Many people give up before they see the fruits of their labor because they mistakenly believe that if they haven't seen instant results, their actions are failing. In reality, growth takes time. The act of continually aligning your thoughts with consistent action is a powerful form of self-discipline that builds over time. It's the accumulation of countless small steps that will eventually create the momentum you need for success. Furthermore, as you align your thoughts and actions, remember that flexibility is key. Life will never unfold in a straight line, and circumstances can shift unexpectedly. The ability to pivot, reassess, and adjust your actions while staying true to your core vision will keep you moving forward. The best laid plans may need modification, but that doesn't mean they aren't still valid. Being open to change and recalibrating when necessary ensures that your thoughts and actions remain aligned even as external conditions shift. At the end of the day, aligning your thoughts with your actions isn't a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice. The more you align them, the more natural it becomes. This process of integration is what allows you to step into the life you've always wanted to live. It's what enables you to turn abstract thoughts into tangible results. Every thought you think shapes your reality, but it's through your actions that you give life to those thoughts. The world does not respond to passive intentions, it responds to deliberate action, and when you consistently match your thoughts with purposeful actions, you begin to realize that your dreams aren't as far out of reach as you once thought. They are right there in front of you, waiting to be claimed, step by step, action by action. Chapter 11. The Continuous Metamorphosis. The journey of mindset transformation is not a one-time event, it is a continuous metamorphosis, an ongoing evolution that never truly ends. Life is dynamic, and so must be your mindset. The process of becoming is an ever-unfolding cycle where you are constantly reinventing, reshaping, and refining your way of thinking. To stop growing is to stagnate, and stagnation breeds mediocrity. Those who understand the power of continuous personal development recognize that growth is not linear but cyclical. Each new phase of life, each new challenge, presents an opportunity to deepen your mindset, stretch your limits, and become a more refined version of yourself. The key to maintaining this perpetual transformation lies in embracing change with open arms, knowing that it is not something to fear but something to welcome. Growth requires a willingness to shed the old and embrace the new. This could mean letting go of outdated beliefs, habits, or even identities that no longer serve you. But it also means cultivating a mindset that is flexible enough to adapt to new circumstances, challenges, and environments. In the past, you may have been tempted to view setbacks as failures, but as you evolve, you begin to see them as stepping stones that push you forward, not backward. It is through these moments of adversity that you sharpen your resilience, gain valuable insights, and grow in ways you never thought possible. This continuous metamorphosis requires a mindset that is not only proactive but also self-aware. It is easy to become complacent when things are going well, but to remain committed to growth, you must regularly evaluate your beliefs, behaviors, and outcomes. This requires a willingness to be honest with yourself about your weaknesses and blind spots. When you confront your flaws with compassion and clarity, you create the space for positive change. Self-awareness acts as a mirror that reflects the truth about your current mindset, and it is from this place of honesty that you can begin to transform. However, being self-aware is not enough. You must also take consistent action based on your insights. Awareness without action is just intellectual knowledge, but when you take steps toward improvement, you begin to embody the change you wish to see in your life. Small, incremental improvements are what compound over time, building momentum and creating lasting transformation. It's easy to get caught up in the allure of drastic changes, but true growth often comes in the form of tiny, consistent steps forward. Celebrate the small victories along the way, for they are the markers of a larger, more profound transformation. The continuous metamorphosis also involves learning to thrive in uncertainty. The more you evolve, the more you realize that life is unpredictable and that certainty is an illusion. To navigate this uncertainty with grace, you must develop the ability to stay grounded in your values and principles, regardless of the external chaos. This means that as your circumstances change, whether it's a new job, a new relationship, or a new challenge, your core sense of who you are and what you stand for remains unwavering. This internal compass guides you through turbulent times, reminding you that you have the strength and resilience to handle whatever comes your way. The beauty of mindset transformation is that it enables you to build emotional intelligence, a skill that is invaluable when facing uncertainty. Emotional intelligence helps you regulate your emotions, recognize your triggers, and respond to situations with calm and clarity. It allows you to remain centered even when external factors are beyond your control. Developing this emotional mastery is essential in maintaining a continuous metamorphosis because it enables you to stay aligned with your goals and values, even when challenges arise. Furthermore, this ongoing transformation is not just about personal achievement, but about becoming a beacon of inspiration and guidance for others. As you grow and evolve, you set an example for those around you, showing them that it is possible to change, grow, and transcend limitations. Your journey becomes a source of inspiration for others who are on their own paths of self-discovery. The more you evolve, the more you realize that you have a responsibility to share your growth with others, to support them in their own metamorphosis. This can be done through mentorship, support, or simply by being a living example of what is possible when one commits to personal transformation. As your mindset evolves, so too does your ability to positively impact the lives of others. The more you grow, the more your capacity to serve others expands. You become a leader in your own right, not because of any title or position, but because of the way you inspire and uplift those around you. True success is not just measured by personal accomplishments, but by the positive impact you have on the world. This mindset of service and contribution is what keeps your transformation rooted in purpose. It is a reminder that the process of becoming is not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of the greater community. One of the most important aspects of this continuous metamorphosis is maintaining a mindset of curiosity and openness. As you evolve, you encounter new perspectives, ideas, and ways of thinking that may challenge your existing beliefs. Rather than shutting these ideas down or resisting them, approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. This openness to new information and experiences is what keeps you growing and prevents you from becoming rigid in your thinking. A growth-oriented mindset recognizes that there is always something new to learn, and it embraces this process with excitement and enthusiasm. You must become comfortable with discomfort, because it is in discomfort that you expand your consciousness and move beyond the limits of your current mindset. This willingness to challenge yourself and step outside your comfort zone is what enables you to continuously evolve. It is this mindset of perpetual growth and curiosity that fuels your ongoing transformation, reminding you that the process of becoming never truly ends. Lastly, it is important to acknowledge that mindset transformation is a marathon, not a sprint. It is not about achieving a final destination, but about the daily commitment to growth, self-improvement, and evolution. This journey requires patience, resilience, and perseverance. It demands that you embrace both the highs and the lows, knowing that each part of the journey serves a purpose in your greater transformation. There will be times when you feel like you've plateaued or that growth is slow, but this is a normal part of the process. Trust that each step forward, no matter how small, is contributing to your overall evolution. With time, you will look back and see how far you've come, recognizing that the metamorphosis was worth every moment of effort. The continuous journey of transformation is the essence of becoming your best self, and with every passing day, you are one step closer to unlocking your fullest potential. Embrace the process, trust the journey, and continue to evolve into the person you are destined to be. Conclusion: your journey ahead. As you come to the end of mindset metamorphosis, becoming your thoughts, it's important to recognize that you are not simply concluding a phase of learning, but stepping into the beginning of something far greater. What you've absorbed throughout these pages is the foundation, the spark, and the invitation to transform the way you think, act, and live. The true power of what you've learned begins when you start to apply these insights to your everyday life. Transformation isn't a one-time event, it's a journey, an ongoing process that unfolds every single day. You've unlocked the potential to change your reality by becoming more conscious of the thoughts you entertain, the beliefs you adopt, and the actions you take. But now the real work begins. The shift in your mindset, while powerful, is only the first step in the grander process of creating the life you've always desired. As you continue forward, remember this: the thoughts you think today will determine the reality you live tomorrow. At this very moment, you are on the threshold of a new chapter, one where your potential is no longer just an idea or a distant dream, but a living, breathing force in your life. The tools and strategies you've learned throughout this audiobook are like the keys to a door that you've long been waiting to open. You now have the ability to unlock the power of your mind, harnessing it to create lasting change and build the life you envision. Success, fulfillment, and personal growth are not reserved for a lucky few. They are attainable by anyone who is committed to developing the mindset necessary for their achievement. The only difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is the willingness to embrace a mindset of possibility, growth, and resilience. You've made the conscious choice to invest in your mindset, and in doing so, you've taken the most important step toward creating lasting transformation in your life. From this moment forward, every experience, whether a challenge or a triumph, is a part of your journey of personal development. The beautiful part about mindset is that it is not a fixed state, it's dynamic, flexible, and always evolving. Life will continue to throw challenges your way, but now with your newfound mindset, you'll face them differently. Instead of shying away from obstacles, you'll view them as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to reinforce the very mindset that is leading you to success. Every setback is not a sign of failure, but a chance to refine your thoughts, adjust your approach, and persevere with even greater clarity and strength. You will become the type of person who sees adversity as a springboard, not a barrier. There will be moments when you encounter self-doubt, when the old mindset tries to creep back in, and you may question your abilities. But that's where the power of self-awareness comes in. You now have the ability to notice those moments and shift your thinking before they can take root. It is important to understand that setbacks are not a sign to give up, but a reminder that success requires resilience. Resilience is built in the moments of struggle, It's in your ability to rise after falling, to persist after failing, and to keep moving forward despite the discomfort. The growth you will experience as you continue to master your mindset will make you unshakable in the face of adversity. As you continue on this journey, embrace the discomfort. It's not always easy, but the most worthwhile growth occurs in those moments when you push past your comfort zone. Your mind will challenge you to settle for less, to give in to fear or self-doubt, but you are stronger than those thoughts. You have the ability to change your thinking, and in doing so, you will change your circumstances. Growth takes time, and it's important to be patient with yourself as you make this transformation. You may not see overnight results, but with consistent practice, those small daily efforts will compound into massive changes over time. Each thought you redirect, each habit you form, and each moment you dedicate to your growth will contribute to a powerful and undeniable transformation. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage your growth. The right influences will help you stay focused and inspired, especially when the journey feels difficult. Stay committed to your vision, even when others may doubt it. Your journey is yours alone, and while others may have their own paths to follow, your mission is clear: to become the best version of yourself and to live a life that reflects your true potential. Seek mentors, read books, engage in communities that lift you up, and constantly seek new ways to learn and evolve. Never stop growing, never stop challenging your limits. Life is a continuous process of evolution, and the key to success is to remain open to growth at all stages. Visualization and affirmations are tools you can continue to use to reinforce your transformation. Imagine your life as if your goals have already been achieved. See yourself living your dream reality, feeling the emotions, experiencing the success, and basking in the satisfaction of knowing that you did it. Let those feelings be your daily motivation. Affirmations can help you cultivate a mindset of confidence, reminding you daily of your power, your worth, and your capability. Speak life into your dreams and declare with certainty that you are worthy of success. The power to change your life has always been within you. With each chapter of this audiobook, you have peeled back the layers of your limiting beliefs and unlocked your true potential. You've learned that your thoughts shape your reality, and you now have the tools to control those thoughts. Reframe your beliefs and take conscious action toward your goals. But remember, this is not the end. It is just the beginning of a new way of living. The journey you've embarked on is lifelong, and with each passing day, you'll continue to expand, evolve, and become the person you were always meant to be. The future is waiting, and it is yours to create. With a mindset rooted in self-belief, resilience, and continuous growth, you have the power to transform not only your life, but the world around you. Keep your thoughts aligned with your highest potential, stay focused on your vision, and commit to your growth with unwavering determination. The life you dream of is possible, and with your transformed mindset, it is inevitable. So step forward with confidence, embrace the challenges, and know that the journey ahead is yours to shape. This is your moment. The transformation has begun, and the world is ready for the version of you that is about to emerge.